Hello everybody, Ken Gonzalez here for George Langevin Productions. We have a match here, girls under 14 Neusport green in the New Mexico Rush Nike. Neusport in the yellow and green, the New Mexico Rush in white. This is the final preliminary round match for these two squads here. Wednesday, the 18th of June, 2008, 12:30 p.m., 12:30 in the afternoon start. Beautiful day here on the island of Oahu. Again, we're at the Waipio Peninsula Soccer Park. Ball hit to the near side and stays in play. Neusport keeps it in play as they go right to left on your screen. The Rush now with it right here at midfield. New Mexico. The Rush team, Rush name as a whole, very well represented here. We've got the Colorado Rush, the Idaho Rush, New Mexico Rush. Since this is a girls under 14 match, we have two 35-minute halves here today. No overtime. Overtimes will start on Friday. In fact, the final game here on Wednesday, preliminary rounds. Everybody's off tomorrow, Thursday, and then Friday, the quarterfinals, Saturday, the semis, and Sunday, the championship matches. So this tournament started Monday on the 16th of June, 2008. And each team plays one game per day. It's always nice when you get into regionals, the regional championships. You know, you only have that one game per day, so you can lay it all out. Some of the state cups and even the private tournaments out there, you'll be playing 2 games per day in some cases, especially once you hit the elimination rounds. It's not uncommon to play a quarterfinal and then the next day semi and championships. But here, each team should be well rested every day. We'll get you the rosters for each of these squads here in just a minute. Field number 22 here, Neusport and the New Mexico Rush in Group D. Sereno White and FC Barcelona. Sereno from Arizona and FC Barcelona from the Cal South, also in this group. New Mexico Rush now, left to right, number 16, trying to run that ball down. That's Brooke Eastberg. And Brooke's going to have it taken away, but she tries to get it back. Number 19 here near side, Ruth Bruciaga for the New Mexico Rush. And wanting to go inside there with that kick, Alex Ariano, number 2. Ball just below midfield. And now here comes Neusport. Here on the near side, towards the corner and back line, number 8. That's Ashley Mara. Mara able to pass it back out, but a little bit too strong. Oh, number 20 nearly overruns it, Olivia Ferrier. And she's able to get it back. Number 4 in the middle there, Emma Fensky as well. So, New Mexico making sure everybody gets a touch on the ball as it rolls over to the far side. They'll have it off Neusport. Monday had some rain here. And every day since then, We've had a little bit here and there. The clouds have been with us, and right now the clouds blocking out the sun, making for a very nice playing conditions out there. No score, first half, just the start of things, about 5 minutes in. Oh, a little push to the back. Number 6 for Neusport goes down. Sienna Drizzen. So Neusport will have the free kick up near midfield. Just above midfield. So they are in rush territory. And number 7 with the kick, Jordan Arnold. Into the middle, number 19 here on the near side. Take it, Ruth Barciaga. Ruth Bruciaga, should say. Up to midfield, and let's see there, some contact. And that's going to go against New Mexico Rush. And so another free kick here for Neusport. And it looks like right there in the middle, number 7. Jordan Arnold again. She took the kick here from the near side. Number 10 looks on, Elizabeth Lutz. Down the middle of the field. And now here comes New Mexico Rush. Across midfield, number 16, Brooke Eastberg. And that ball's going to roll towards the far side. Picked up by White. Shot to the net, high into the air, over the net, hits the top, and rolls back. So for the New Mexico Rush 94 girls squad, number 2 is Alex Ariano, number 3 is Kelsey Harney, number 4 is Emma Fensky, number 5 is Victoria Barba, the keeper, Dominique Larabas, she's number 7, number 8, Jamie Hoberg, number 9, Vanessa Vargas, number 11 is Skylar Malone. Number 12, Adriana Naranjo. Number 14 is Lauren Scholl. Number 16, Brooke Eastberg. Number 19, Ruth Bruciaga. Number 20 is Olivia Ferrier. Number 24 is Samantha Sandoval. Number 77 is Michaela Haley. And number 98 is Cassidy Pfizer. The coaches, Steve Kramer, the head coach, and Pancho Macias, the assistant. Ball out far side. Neusport will put it into play. Ball in the left half of the field. And New Mexico Nike across midfield, number 5. Victoria Barba with the kick. Ball in the circle, now across midfield. Defense doing a nice job here for the New Mexico Rush Nike squad. They'll push it across midfield. Neusport picks it up there. One thing we've seen here in this Far West regional is quite a few ties throughout the brackets, boys and girls, and you know, to be expected. You've got a lot of really great teams evenly matched here. But we've seen a lot of high scoring ties, like a 3-3, 2-2. Shows you the determination that a lot of these teams, most of these teams, all of these teams have out here. They've made it through their state cups and the honor of playing here in Hawaii. last year. Players are on these teams. They must remember that the regionals were held in Las Vegas. And so the weather just a little bit different. Ball comes in. Remember, in Las Vegas, they played games during the day starting in the morning and finished up about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Took a break till about 6 and then started up again and played under the lights until 9, 10 o'clock. Ball out far side. Neusport ball. Ball far side. Rush Nike trying to move it from that far side. It's going to go out across the sideline there. And it is still Neusport ball. See number 9 there looking on. Mia Moore. As soon as the action continues here and the ball is cleared in the middle of the field, we'll get you the roster for the Neusport Football Club green. And the ball cleared away by the New Mexico Rush across midfield. And here comes the white squad. Here on the near side, number 16 again, Brooke Eastberg, trying to make something happen. And a collision there, and we'll have a kick. And so for Neusport, their keeper is number 1, Kylie Wassel. Number 6, Sienna Drizzen. Number 7 is Jordan Arnold. Number 8, Ashley Mara. Number 9, Mia Moore. Number 10 is Elizabeth Lutz. Number 13, Amy Madden. Number 15, Sarah Cook. Number 16 is Asia Christian. To the net, high into the air. The keeper's going to fall. And let's see. New Mexico fires it into the back of the net, but will it count? And I believe it will. The keeper for Neusport, Kylie Wassel, went up in the air, came off her hands, fell back to the ground, and now some discussion, and of course they're going to wave it off, and that seems to be the right call, as there was some contact in the box there, and so we still have a scoreless match. So back to the Neusport roster. 15, Sarah Cook. 16, Asia Christian. Number 24 is Taylor Pori. Number 27, Mackenzie Espiritu. And number 31 is Azucena Bernal. The head coach is Steve Cook. Ball out near side, down the middle, high into the air, hits the crossbar and goes into the back of the net. And so the New Mexico Rush Nike squad was denied, but not this time. They jump out 1-0. Emma Fensky with the score. Right at about the 13.5-minute mark here of the match. So New Mexico Rush with the lead. And let's see how Neusport responds here. Coming from behind. Trip right there, and that's going to go against the white squad there, New Mexico Rush. All across midfield. And now the Rush send it back the other way. Quickly they get into the defensive backfield of Neusport. Can they get a shot? No. Number 24 there, Samantha Sandoval. So the ball goes out across the back line. The corner kick for New Mexico Rush. Plays nicely, but right in the middle going up. Kylie Wassel for Neusport makes the save. Keeps the score 1-0. Neusport not having too much trouble bringing the ball across midfield, but once they hit that defensive third line, they have the ball taken away from them. So maybe some more passing, shorter passes, and they'll be able to break through that line. Number 3 here, near side, Kelsey Harney. Harney into the middle. Number 4 goes up with the header. That's Emma Fensky. Of course, Emma with the score here for New Mexico. It'll be Neusport ball, far side. On the far side, now into the middle, number 3. The little flick, she saw number 2, her teammate there, Alex Ariano, but Alex had overrun it over on the spot where the ball was going to. And Neusport gets a shot on goal, but it will be wide. And so the goal kick here for New Mexico Rush. And that's got to be good for the Neusport confidence. Give up a goal, they know that they can get back in. Ball out. Let's see whose it is. Looks like Neusport, number 27, Mackenzie Espiritu. So Mackenzie will put the ball into play. Number 13, Amy Madden looks on. First touch on the header, number 9 for New Mexico Rush. That was Vanessa Vargas. And it goes out again, but this time it will be New Mexico Rush ball. There's the kick. For Neusport towards the net, deflected away by the keeper. Header over the top of the net. And again, Neusport comes close to tying this one up. And, you know, there's one thing, if you're New Mexico, you got the lead. You know, giving up one or, you know, a look at the net is okay, but you don't want Neusport to get in the habit now of maintaining possession of the ball in your defensive backfield and taking these shots on goal. Because you're knocking the door long enough, it's going to open. Ball across midfield. Taken away by Neusport's number 8, Ashley Mara. And that whistle against the New Mexico Rush squad. And, you know, the Rush not really getting many breaks here. Those whistles going against them. They do hang on, or they're holding on to that 1-0 lead. Kick in the air. Towards the backfield again, but cleared out by the New Mexico Rush up to midfield. Fensky. Emma with a pass here to the near side, number 3, Kelsey Harney. Fensky takes it away. Oh, Harney's pass in the middle, taken away. by Neusport. Number 31 dribbling in, Azucena Bernal for Neusport. Now the ball just back and forth here in the middle third. Past the 20-minute mark, so just about 15 minutes remaining here in the first half. New Mexico rush. Oh, they had number 14 streaking there, Lauren Schull. Lauren gets back to it. Just as she kicks it, it's deflected by Neusport. And finally, the white team's going to have the ball taken away. Neusport up to midfield, but they're angled here to the near side. It's going to be tough. And they do manage to bring it across midfield. Bernal with the upfield pass. Number 9 catches it there, Mia Moore. Shot on goal on the ground. Scooped up by the keeper, Dominique Larivas. So 1-0 in favor of New Mexico Rush. Ball is going to bounce out far side. Sarah Cook, number 15 for Neusport, will put the ball into play. Ball out far side, off white. And Neusport will have the throw in the defensive third of the New Mexico Rush. Number 27 will do it again, Mackenzie Espiritu. Throw comes in. Kept here on the left half of the field. Finally cleared well across midfield by the New Mexico Rush. Neusport with the takeaway. Number 19 trying to get back to it there. Ruth Bruciaga. And the ball again out far side. Looks like Neusport wants, so it looks like both squads would like to substitute at the earliest convenience. And Neusport will substitute now. Number 10 will come out, Elizabeth Lutz. And just as the throw comes in, it goes out. This time to New Mexico, and looks like they have 3 substitutions that would like to get into the match here. Alex Ariano, Kelsey Harney, and Ruth Bruciaga will come out. Number 8 is in. We know that much. Jamie Hoberg. So a little lull of the action here as the ball keeps finding its way out on the far side, and you've got the substitutions. Samantha Sandoval, number 24 over there, far side. Number 5, Victoria Barba. Victoria tries to clear that one up. It's deflected away. Nearly a collision there. Kept in play, Neusport. And finally out, and they'll give it to the Rush. Just about 10 minutes remaining here in the first half. We've played 25 minutes of the 35-minute half. And another whistle there by the referee, and this time it goes against Neusport, I believe. And Mafensky, Victoria Barba there on the ball. Not sure what was happening there, but they're going to drop it. So it must have been an injury. And it's the Rush clearing it across midfield, but they don't get too far as Neusport keeps the action right to left here. Ball towards the back line. And let's see, nearly out far side. New Mexico keeps it in play. So the Waipio Soccer Complex here, 22 fields, and they actually have 2 more fields which will be completed fairly soon. Wind really starting to pick up here. It's still 1-0 in favor of the New Mexico Rush Nike squad. Ball still in play. And that's going to be a penalty there. Number 16 using her body, Asia Christian. And the ball will go over to the New Mexico Rush. And let's see, are we going to have a yellow card? And we are. So Christian will receive the yellow card there for the action. And the free kick here for the New Mexico Rush. Ball near side, and the first touch won by Neusport. They bring it to midfield. They trail by a goal, but they have had 2 pretty good shots since they went down. So they've had opportunity. Nothing has found the net, though. Defense for the New Mexico Rush has been extremely good in their defensive backfield. Ball out far side. See the referee there with it right at midfield. And I think that's the alternate ball. And they're still trying to retrieve the actual ball, and there it is. And Neusport will throw it in. Hit the 29th minute of play, so just about 6 minutes remaining here in this first half. Complex here. You're at Waipahu. You got a lot of attractions here. Pearl City, very near the Honolulu Airport. Waikiki, Pearl Harbor. Ball here near side, number 24 puts it into play. Taylor Pori for Neusport. Neusport still trying to tie this match up. Just about 5 minutes to go. Ball placed into the middle of the field. Number 14 trying to get there. Lauren Schull, but the keeper, Kylie Wassel, comes out and makes the play. New Mexico rush with the ball far side. 31 they're looking on. Azucena Bernal for Neusport and Mia Moore. Number 24 will come out for New Mexico. That's Samantha Sandoval. I believe that's Briciaga there. Number 19 coming back in after a break. Ball moves here to the near side. Neusport as it deflected, still in play, rolls towards the line. New Mexico picks it up. Nice little play right there. Nice move, number 16, Brooke Eastberg. That ball's going to roll towards the back line. Last touched, I believe, by Neusport. So we should have a corner kick here for the New Mexico Rush. Number 4, Emma Fensky. Here's the kick. Lofted up nicely in front of the net. Keeper can't come down with it. Cleared away by our defense. Scary situation there for Neusport. Can New Mexico rebound here, get another shot on goal, add to their 1-0 lead? Ball across midfield. You know, early on, the New Mexico Rush squad their defense was, allowing Neusport to get into their defensive backfield, but it's been a while since then. They've really clamped down in the middle third of the field, made it very difficult for Neusport. Neusport has it now here on the left half of the field. And the ball will be out here near side. Number 8 runs it down, Jamie Hoberg. And she'll give it to number 11, Skylar Malone. Malone looking for somewhere to go with it. Left half now across midfield. And that'll roll and go out. Neusport. Should be Neusport's ball, and it is. They'll put it into play here near side in their own backfield. Just a minute or two remaining here. Unofficially, I have 34 minutes of play of a 35-minute match. Throw comes in, and the action continues now. Malone. And let's see, we'll wait a substitution from the far side of the field. Looks like the New Mexico Rush will be making substitutions. So the action now continues late in the first half. 1-0 lead for the New Mexico Rush. In the circle. Ball moving left to right. Oh, shot right to the shin, or the chin right there. Neusport player. Referee coming. to check to see if she's okay, and he might have missed a handball right there. Ball in front of the net. The action plays on here. Neusport's defense doing everything they can to keep that ball from their backfield, their defensive third. And the ball is out far side, number 98. Cassidy Pfizer, far side there, looking to run it down. My clock, my watch is off. I've hit 35 minutes here in the first half, so we'll watch the referee in the middle as this half will come to a close momentarily. Pfizer puts it into play. And again, it goes out. And again, Neusport in their backfield. And there's the whistle signaling the end of the first half. So the New Mexico Rush with the score. Number 4, Emma Fensky puts the ball into the back of the net. Ken Gonzalez here for George Langevin Productions. Bring you the action here in the first half. We will be back with the second half of this match. Girls under 14, Neusport and the New Mexico Rush. We'll be back in just a minute. And welcome back, everybody, to the second half of this girls under 14 match. The New Mexico Rush with a 1-0 lead over the Neusport Green. The final 35 minutes of play just about to start. And there's the whistle. So the sides have switched here, and it's the New Mexico Rush moving from right to left here in white in the second half. And let's see if they set the tone here early on. The ball lands into the hands of the Neusport keeper, Kylie Wassel. Kylie's kick across midfield. And there's number 4, Emma Fensky. Emma with the lone score here in this match. Final preliminary round game here for these squads. 12:30 start, field 22. And so after some discussion there, it's found that Neusport was last to touch that ball as it goes out across the back line. And so we will have a corner kick here for the New Mexico Rush. And there's the kick, high into the air. Header from number 9, Vanessa Vargas, but that will go out. And so the goal kick here for Neusport. Ball on the far side of the field. It's the New Mexico Rush, keeping it here on the left half. Shot towards the net and right into the hands of the keeper. Cross midfield down the middle. Referee moving out of the way. Neusport going to dribble it into their own backfield here to try to spread the field open. Now they go right down the middle. Still in play in the circle. Emma Fensky right on top of it there. But it's Neusport bringing it across midfield. Neusport looks a little bit different here in the second half than they did in the first half. Looks like they're really concentrating on their passing game a bit more. Ball bounces right at midfield. Still in play. Far side. Ball in the middle of the field taken there by New Mexico Rush. Still moving. All out here near side. And let's see, that's going to go off New Mexico. And I believe Neusport will have it. We await substitutions running in from the far side. Both teams located over on the far side. And that's how they do it here at the regionals. Spectators on one side, teams on the other. New Mexico Rush waiting to put the ball into play here. On the near side, I believe that's Malone. Skylar Malone. And it is. She gets right back to it. Nice job getting back to the ball. And putting it into the middle of the field, giving her team a chance. Number 19, Ruth Bruciaga was there. Too many yellow jerseys, though, in the area. And Neusport tries to take it away and bring it up across midfield. Ball at midfield. Neusport fires it down the middle. Alex Ariano, number 2, far side. Ball rolled out here to the near side. Across midfield. Number 24 there in on the action for New Mexico, Samantha Sandoval. Victoria Barba with that shot on goal, or not a shot on goal, but that pass upfield, I should say. Neusport breaking through, trying to get into that defensive third. And now they've made it, pushed here to the near side. Change of direction now into the middle. Defense converges. Their shot towards the net is going to go out, which was deflected and went out here on the near side. Mackenzie Espiritu, number 27 for Neusport, puts the ball into play. And after a couple of touches, it's going to roll out across the back line. And I believe it was last touched by the New Mexico Rush, and so that will give a corner kick to Neusport. So an opportunity here for Neusport to tie the match on the corner. Here's the kick. Nicely right in the middle, first touch, header by New Mexico, but it goes out, so we'll do the corner once again. There's the kick in front of the net, off the hands of the keeper. Dominique Larivas. And it goes out again. And the question is, was it off her hands only? And it was. And so the corner for Neusport from the opposite side now. Ashley Mara will take the kick, as she did from the near side. Here it comes, a little bit lower to the ground, and will hit behind the net and out. So after 3 corner kicks, we will now have a goal kick. So Neusport will be turned away here empty-handed. We've played 10 minutes here, so 25 minutes to go here in the match. 1-0 in favor of the New Mexico Rush. Neusport, though, again on the attack. Shot on goal with the left leg, deflected away by Laribas. And let's see, a whistle there, referee. That's going to go against Neusport. Not too big of a deal, as New Mexico had already taken possession of the ball there. But the Rush now will be able to clear it up towards midfield on the goal, on the kick. The free kick. All across midfield. Quickly now, the New Mexico Rush heading upfield. There's a collision. No call. Action continues. A whistle, and that's going to go against Neusport. So the free kick here for New Mexico Rush. And let's see if they attack the net straight away here. There's the kick on the ground towards the net and will go out. Ball out of the circle, spreading the field. The rush in the middle over to the far side, cross midfield. And the ball is out over on the far side. Number 2 for the New Mexico Rush, Alex Arellano. Retrieving the ball behind the bench there. Throw comes in from the far side. Remember, Neusport trails this match here 1-0. No overtime. You get 3 points for a win. If the game ends in a tie, each team will get 1 point, and there's no points for a loss. That's in the preliminary round games to determine who wins the brackets to go on to the seeding for the elimination rounds. New Mexico Rush coming in the defensive third, but the keeper Kylie Wassel makes a stop there. Shot towards the net, and that ball's going to find the back of the net, just between the far post and the keeper Kelly Wassel. Number 5 with the score, Victoria Barba, and she took it from a good 20 yards out. And the New Mexico Rush have jumped on top to a 2-0 lead. And Neusport, with just about 21 minutes remaining here in this one, they've got their work cut out for them. All in the middle of the field. And again, it's the New Mexico Rush across midfield, moving right to left. Looks like they have found and exploited now a weakness with Neusport as they bring it into the defensive third. Victoria Barba again in there. Kick right at midfield, comes down. And on a bounce, that shot on goal handled by the keeper. Ball hit to the near side, and let's see, is it saved or does it go out? It does go out. Number 24 for New Mexico, Samantha Sandoval, nearly saved out from going out, but the ball will go over to Neusport. So with Neusport down by 2, they've got to get that ever so important score, the 1 score. A 2-0 lead is just a huge lead as compared to 1-0, of course, and especially now that we're just about midway through the second half. 16th minute, the 51st minute overall of this 70-minute match, so just about 19 minutes remaining. Neusport across midfield, down the middle. Ball deflected, tripped up there by Kelsey Harney, number 3. All across midfield, now rolls to the far side. And out far side. Substitutions for New Mexico. Quickly the ball back into play. We've now officially hit the halfway point of this second half. We've played 52 and a half minutes of soccer. 2-0 lead for the New Mexico Rush. Down the middle of the field, Neusport again. You know, they're trying. They're not giving up. They're bringing the ball across midfield. Ball is going to roll out here near side, and it should be Neusport's, and it is. Neusport out of Nevada. Shot towards the net. Defense is there for the New Mexico Rush. Ball across midfield, out of the circle, into the backfield of Neusport. The defense has got to get there. Number 16 with the ball, Brooke Eastberg. Brooks, shot on goal, is going to be handled there by Kylie Wassel. Nice job by the Neusport keeper. Shot across midfield. You're on the left half. Nice job taking that away. Number 16 for Neusport. Shot on goal. Asia Christian, but the keeper Dominique Ladivas comes out, makes the stop. Neusport again on the attack. On the ground in the middle of the field. Now here near side. Number 3 is going to pick it up near the corner. Kelsey Harney. And the ball is out near side. Number 11, Skylar Malone will put it in play. Ball in no man's land. A lot of green there. Finally picked up by Neusport's number 10. Elizabeth Lutz. Again, the wind picking up here. See the flags really whipping there in those tents across the way. Neusport bringing a substitution here. There's a cross into the middle. Neusport on the attack, and a whistle, and let's see, that's going to go against the white squad here, against New Mexico Rush. Vanessa Vargas, number 9, looking on there, and so Neusport will have the kick and an opportunity here to claw back into this one, cut the lead in half. Here's the kick. High into the air over the crossbar. And so the goal kick here for the Rush. Kick over to the far side. Still in play and finally out of play. Off Neusport. Rush ball as they put it in. Ball high into the air over the midfield line. There's a collision. Far side, and the ball will go out. Ball in the middle of the field. And right before that shot on goal, the whistle. Ball in the left half, number 5, Victoria Barba. Nice header there. Nearly a handball. She gets away with it. Number 19 comes in deep. Keeper's going to fall. Shot on goal. It's going to find the back of the net. And the Rush take advantage right there. The keeper coming out, losing her footing. And the New Mexico Rush have taken a 3-0 lead. Number 16, Brooke Eastberg with the score. And with just about 12 minutes, maybe 11 minutes remaining here in this one, that should pretty much do it. 3-0 lead for the New Mexico Rush as they have come out and really taken control here in the second half with 2 scores. So we await the whistle here so that action can resume in Neusport. You know, I would say they need a score here in the next 2 minutes to give themselves an opportunity. I mean, they're down 3. They start things off in their own backfield, and I can tell you right now, it does not look like the New Mexico Rush squad is going to give in. Still right on top of their matchups here. Down the middle of the field, deflected away, and at this point, New Mexico Rush really just trying to do what they can to keep the ball in the left half of the field, run the time off. Number 14, Lauren Scholl. And the ball is out far side. Actually out across the back line, so we're going to have ourselves a corner kick here for the New Mexico Rush, and the wind not helping at all here in this situation on that corner of the field. Ball high into the air. Shot on goal, hits the top of the post, comes back in and finds the back of the net, and again, number 16, Brooke Eastberg with the score, and the New Mexico Rush are up 4-0. With just about 10 minutes remaining, a little bit less, 9 minutes here in this match. So Neusport, they hung tough with the New Mexico Rush squad here for about 55 minutes or so. And they've given up 3 scores here. And they lead, or they trail 4-0. Neusport. Ball angles here to the near side. Yellow team across midfield. And the ball's out far side. Number 9 there for Neusport runs it down. Mia Moore. And it's just a matter of running out the clock here in the second half. And it's going to be the New Mexico Rush Nike 94 squad defeating Neusport FC Green. All into play far side. Right at midfield. Neusport trying to move it left to right. Number 24 in the middle there for the New Mexico Rush, Samantha Sandoval. Here comes the kick. Into the middle of the field now. There's a collision. And we are going to get a whistle on this one. We see referees let a couple of those go today, but this time we will get the whistle. Near side here, number 27 fires it towards the net. There's a shot on goal, going to be wide, but we had a whistle before that. Kenzie Espiritu started that off. New Mexico Rush up to midfield. There's number 4, Emma Fensky. She started the scoring for the New Mexico Rush. Number 5, Victoria Barba with the second score. And then the last two, number 16, Brooke Eastberg. Ball near side. Number 11 there. Skylar Malone. And the ball out near side. '65th minute of play out of a 70-minute match, so 5 minutes to go here. Throw comes in near side after the substitutions. Again, we're at the Waipio Peninsula Soccer Complex, Soccer Park, Waipio Soccer Complex here. Today, the 18th of June, 2008. We're at the 2008 Far West Regionals, the championships. Island of Oahu. Next year, the championships will be held in Southern California, in Lancaster, California, the Lancaster National Soccer Complex. All into play. Neusport, number 31, Azucena Bernal. She's going to lose it. In Lancaster, a lot of State Cup games played for Cal South. Very windy up there. It's got some elevation to it, even snows certain times. And it is just about 45 minutes or so northeast of Los Angeles. Neusport still trying to get on the board here. Number 24 in deep, shot on goal is going to be wide. That was Taylor Pori coming upon the 67th minute of play here. So 3 minutes to go. Kick across midfield. Neusport sends it back the other way, left to right. Ball is on the ground, shot on goal, past the keeper. And the New Mexico Rush will put the 5th score on the board here. Number 20, Olivia Ferrier with the score. So Olivia makes it 5-0 in favor of the Rush with just about a minute to go. 69th minute of play now. Neusport trying to clear it out of their backfield. Just a very tough New Mexico Rush Nike squad here. Very good team. Look for them to go quite far in the elimination rounds. Only 2 victories from getting into that championship game. All out far, or still in play far side. So 3 more victories for this Rush squad, and they have the championship. We'll go to nationals. And the unofficial time, my watch is now off. I've hit the 70th minute of play, and wow, right on the dot. There's the whistle and the end of the match. So the New Mexico Rush Nike squad breaking it open in the second half. 4 goals in the second half. Will win this one 5-0 over the Neusport FC Green squad. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. We're at the 2008 Far West Regional Championships. The final preliminary round match for these 2 girls under 14 squads. And that'll do it for us here, the 18th of June, 2008. Again, the final. The New Mexico Rush 5 and the Neusport Green 0. We hope you enjoyed the match. My pleasure to bring it to you. Until we see you again, be safe and have a great day, everyone.